All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and I think we know what we come to talk about, right? We know what we come to talk about, right? Now, I know. Well, first of all, I hope everybody's having a great Taco Tuesday. If you get your taco on, baby. First of all, I know Raptor Nation probably a little bit of taste in your mouth right now. I know a little bit of taste in your mouth right now, especially with the game and what happened last night with the Toronto Raptors. The Chicago Bulls just got the best of them. Like the Raptors ran out of gas a little bit. Rough sledding, second game of a back-to-back. But no excuses for that because I think they them boys. So I'm gonna hold them to a higher standard. They should have came out and should have got another one because they them boys. But anyway, I digress, man. Now let me say this though. OG Anunoby. Now it's you know what? It's something about saying something and then going out and proving it. Now, if you asking me if there's a guy, man, that is putting it all on the damn line on the defensive end, we talking about OG Anunoby. Oh, you don't believe me? Talk about it, baby. And this is according to NBA.com, defensive player ladder right now. Defensive player of the year. Because we know OG said he wanted to be defensive player of the year. I always felt like he'd been a top defender in the league. Okay, yeah, cool. Anybody can say it. Anybody can say it, right? Let's look at some numbers. Number one, Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's important to make distinction that the Buck is the team's best defensive. Antetokounmpo is the team's best. Talking about Milwaukee is the defensive player, and thus based on Milwaukee's number one ranking, the top pick of this early ladder. But that doesn't negate Brook Lopez as the squad's most valuable defender. The veteran center has adapted well to some of the tweaks in the Bulls' holding strategy this season. As for pure drop coverage and more mobility, still 2020 Defensive Player of the Year winner from Greece, bring the full toolkit, providing rim protection, on-ball resistance, and stifling help defense. Ain't no questions here. This is why Giannis is the best player in the league. That's why. I mean, yeah. So when we have these stupid best player in the league currently, it's Giannis, and then there's everybody else. There's Giannis, and then there's everybody else, and Steph got something to slay right there. But I think it's Giannis all over because you're gonna see Giannis' name on this list too. So shout out to Giannis, man. Not gonna hate him. Number two, Marcus Smart. Yeah, I don't really care about him. OG. Number three, that's right. OG Anunoby, Toronto Raptor. OG Anunoby. For a guy who has yet to snag an all-defensive berth in 5 previous seasons, Anunoby is aiming high. I've always wanted to be Defensive Player of the Year, he said last week. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I've thought that for the last I don't know how many years. One key is staying healthy. He appeared in only 91 games the past 2 seasons combined. The league still leader, 3.1 steals per game, has 22 in Toronto's last 5 games. Read that again. I don't think you heard that one. I'm gonna read that one again because I don't think you heard it. Wow. The league still leader has 22 in Toronto's last 5 games. OG Anunoby is averaging 3.1 steals per game. If he can keep it up, he will be only the 8th player ever with a 3 steal per game season and first since 1991. Now the next 7, let's give everybody credit. The next 7 is Bam Adebayo, Mikal Bridges, Dort, Herb Jones, Brook Lopez, Evan Mobley, and Ivica Zubac. Y'all know I'm talking about from the Clippers, right? So shout out those guys been on it too. But I got to say something, man. We heard Pascal come out and say, man, I want to be a top 5 player in the league, and then we looked at him MVP stats. Currently, we talking early. It's early in the season. I know you ain't got to beat that across my head. I know it's early in the season. All right, I got it. But he came out, then we looked at that ladder. He was number 4 prior to his injury. Probably going to drop, but I think when he get back in that thing after injury, he'll get right back at it. Let's hope that injury ain't too long, because they said at least 2 weeks. Let's hope it ain't too long. But then OG Anunoby came out and said he's always felt like he's been one of the best defenders in the league. I was the best. Hold on, I misquote. I had to read that again because I think I misquote. He said, and I quote, I thought I was the best defender in the league. I've thought that for the last I don't know how many years. One key is staying healthy. So he said, hey, I've been thought I was the best defender. Y'all just catching up. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. So when and it's important, first of all, to give people they props, right? Because OG do it the OG way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of all that, you touch me, I fall. Holy Ghost. Ain't none of all that acting. It's real hustle. It's real grind. It's real. And honestly, and I'm just gonna say it like this: I love Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think he the best player in the league, hands down. But he got the size. He got the height. He's using that to his advantage, huh? You know what I'm saying? OG is just off the muscle. OGs is just off the muscle. It's just energy. It's effort. I can't, bro. I made a video on here when the Raptors lost the game and said they owe OG one because he was putting in the work. That man works, man. He's always around the ball. He's always it pops out on the tape. It pops out on the TV screen. You ain't got to ask questions. Just watch the damn game. If you don't know why his name is on the list, if you want to question it, watch the damn game. Because if you question him being on this list, then you ain't watched the game, dog. And that's facts. Because I got to give it to him because he put the work in, man. He put the work in. He put the work in. Like, and I've been saying it. And the fact that, because when I was like, yo, OG on some other, like, he's hustling. He's doing, his energy is unmatched. That's before he even made the comment about wanting to be the best player in the league. He just popped off the screen like, want to be defensive player of the year. They just popped off the screen to me. I was like, yo, he's putting it in. Like, look at this man work. Look at him work. It was just popping off. And now he's number 3 on this. He's number 3 on this list. And honestly, if you ask me, he should be number 1. I said in a minute. But it's hard to argue with Giannis but Giannis, like I said, he's a big. He do what a big's supposed to do at the highest level. So he got that. I give him that. I'm not gonna take that from him. But OG ain't 7 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? Now OG's a cut dude. Now he ain't no little guy. But he ain't Giannis as far as height and stature. But at the same time, everything he's doing is still is a hustle. I ain't gotta say nothing else. He lead the league in steals. Steals ain't one of, you can't finesse your way to steals. You can't get pretty with your steals. You know, you can't dribble, step back, look out, pull for the crowd for steals. You gotta put that work in for them. You gotta work for them steals. You gotta actually play some damn defense. You actually gotta be around the ball. You actually gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta put it in. You gotta get it in for the steals. That's a hustle stat. So when I say, yo, OG be hustling, OG be grinding, OG been going hard, like it pops off the screen. The numbers don't lie. And I know what I'm talking about because I'm looking at it. Hell, y'all see me on the live streams. Y'all know I'm looking, I'm pointing it out to you. That man going for it. Shout out to OG, man. I'm really, really proud of him, man. I'm really happy for him because it ain't nothing like seeing someone put the work in and then getting the results, man. Shout out to him for being number 3. I want to see him number 1. I think he should be number 1. That's how I feel. But shout out to OG, man. What a damn recognition. Just stay healthy, and I think he'll take this award home. I'm just gonna be real with you because you gotta look at it totality, dog. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man. You gotta be great.